Hello, one and all. This is Luckless LoveLocks, and welcome to a Luckless Looks at Star Renegades. I'd like to start off by thanking Raw Fury and Massive Damage for providing me with this preview copy to play with all of you. Star Renegades is a strategy RPG about outsmarting AI-driven adversaries, forging friendships, and toppling galactic empires, spanning over multiple generations. Just want to remind everyone that this is an early work in progress, and things will be improved and adjusted for release on September 8th on PC, and I'll put a link in the description if you're interested in wishlisting or buying this on Steam, everybody. Let's jump into Star Renegades. I've been looking forward to trying this one out for a while. It looks like the style is right up my alley. Mysterious scientists. All right, the only thing left to do is turn you on. Perfect. I like being turned on. It's a good way to start. Activate droid. It's like we can kind of scroll around. It says leave bunker. Beautiful. All systems go. Maybe this fight isn't over after all. I did a pretty good job making you look like a run-of-the-mill servo bot. That should come in handy. Now, J5T1N. That's a mouthful. It kind of looks like Justin, kind of. We have to go outside. I'll let you lead the way. Easy enough. We're left clicking to move around. Can I select anything else? This is some kind of laboratory. Doesn't look like it. Maybe we'll come back here later. These buildings usually aren't on fire. Oh, damn. It's got a landing pad over here. The attack just ended, but they'll be back soon to finish the job. So we have to hurry. Entry point is right over there. Travel through the portal. Meeting point. Pay attention, J5. J5 is much easier. Let's go with J5. You need to walk through this portal and deliver a very important message for me. Find Professor Zurich. They're the only other person I can trust. Ooh, look at this over here. A sickle? Some kind of like alien life form. I guess these are statues. Lots to look at here. They might be a little testy, but that's just how geniuses are sometimes. Find them and play the message I gave you. Can you do that? Oh, I see. There's like, we've got emojis. I'll take that as a yes. Countless lives depend on you doing that. Though try not to let that give you a big head, or sphere, I suppose. Go through the portal when you're ready. What's that? Don't worry about me. Your mission is the only thing that matters anymore. Travel through the portal. Let's do it. Okay, here we go. Let's hope this works. Oh, I wonder if this is like a time traveling thing. We've gone back. Find Professor Zurich. Citizen. I just hope if this is an interdimensional invasion, that it's all over before Life Day. There's like a target on them when I click on them. Can I chat with them? I guess just bouncing over them is like dialogue. I think this will all blow over, and in the meantime, I'm just gonna be relaxing in my deeply buried bunker. We've been predicting interdimensional invasions for years now, and the Central Committee never allocates us the funds we need. You mark my words. This will be the end of the Union, just for a few measly quadrillion credits? Cool. There's that landing pad that we saw before. Listen, messenger bot, I saw you materialize out of nowhere. If you're here to conquer our galaxy from your nether realm, just let me know. I can hook you up. Just remember me when you're on top. So I guess they all actually saw me teleport over here. This looks like an alien or something. I haven't seen this much commotion here since we proved the non-existence of space whales. I'll remember that till the day I die. Who'd have thought physicists would get so violent? Interesting. Same dialogue, okay. What about this citizen? I'm not saying those signals we caught last night were extra-dimensional aliens, but if they were, then I just hope I'm not going to get probed. What do they have to say? All this interdimensional invasion talk is all just bogus conspiracy theory nonsense, planted directly into our brains by the secret cabal of corporate CEOs that control the governing council and therefore all of us. Conspiracy theories exist. Just nothing. Just citizen. Professor Zurich must be over the moon that the Q-Wave device actually did something of scientific value. What a fraud. I much prefer my quantum measurement device, which is 75% the cost of theirs, and also doubles as a pasta machine. They don't have anything to say. Neither do these citizens, I guess. Okay, let's go into the lab building. Ah, there's the prof. Wait! Hold on, you look familiar. What did I say about not being... Oh, come here. Give me whatever message you have. So that was Professor Zurich that sent us through the portal. I'm in the middle of studying the most important unexplained quantum phenomenon of my career. So whatever this is, I hope it's reality shattering. Well, the world's about to end. Hello, Dr. Zurich. Okay, I guess that counts. Let's cut to the chase. I'm you and you're me. We're from different realities. I know this is highly confusing even to you. I sent this hyper-advanced servo bot. I don't know if I'd describe myself as a hyper-advanced servo bot, to be honest. Maybe just advanced. Advanced servo bot. Across the quantum divide to warn you. Your reality is under attack, even as we speak. Does this have anything to do with the Q71 entanglement phenomenon you detected over Norosh? Precisely. You've certainly alerted the Star Union Council, and they've dispatched the Armada to investigate. You'll learn very soon that the Armada has been destroyed by a starship of unimaginable power, cloaked in the entanglement. The ship is from another reality, and its goal is to conquer your entire galaxy. I know because they've already conquered mine. I've got to warn them, it's far too late. But when the Council calls seeking your brilliant expertise on parallel realities, you'll need to have a plan ready. And that's where I come in. I know these invaders' next move, and how you can stop them. If you follow my lead, your world has a shot. But if you fail, promise me you'll send J5 to the next reality they invade. Through to the next reality they invade. Okay. Because they will never stop. Now listen up. Here's the plan. So it's multiple realities? Meanwhile, over Norosh, a small force of mysterious raiders destroys the mighty Star Union Armada. The surviving starfighters attempt to regroup, pursued by the relentless enemy squadrons. Win, answer me. Let me know you're alive. Davian Cyphex. I'm digging these names already. I'm fine, Dav. Those enemy fighters are good. Really good. I'm lucky I managed to land in one piece. You get points for missing all those buildings. Look at these guns. Or is that like a... No, it's gotta be a gun, right? Or is it a gun sword? Is the sword, is the gun, is it a gun sword? Zub crud. Zub crud. Okay. Getting used to the lingo of this reality. I've got more of those fighters on my tail. Where are they all coming from? I landed by the train to Fort Garrett. If I can win Cyphex. Right. If I can get to the base in time. Oh, they must be siblings, I guess? You can get those anti-aircraft guns online. My thoughts exactly. That'll be a nice surprise for these fighters following me. Great plan. I'll calm you when I'm at the base. Over and out. We have to get to Fort Garin. Oh, citizen. Oh, sure, the government tells us some mysterious fleet just appears out of nowhere. Next thing you know, they pass some laws confiscating massive stockpiles of mega nuclear material, even though it's my right to own it. Everything's mega in this world. Thank you for your service, ma'am, but could you please send someone to clear that smoking wreckage? We have children here. Oh, Wind Starfighter blocking. Wind Starfighter. Wait, the Starfighter is blocking the way to the Starfighter? Not the best use of taxpayer dollars. Huh? Who'd have thought No Rush would ever be close to a fight like this? And right before tourist season also. They'll be ruined. Okay. So we got some comedy here. I'm liking that. I'm picking up some strange signatures on that train. Something tells me they aren't commuters. These raiders have ground troops too, then, eh? Canadians, eh? Let's see how they are at hand-to-hand combat. Here we go, everybody. The combat begins. Prepare to meet my doom. Wait, hit their doom? I think you meant your doom. Oh, never mind. This will be a cinch. I'll take him out with a cleave. Here we go, the combat basics. Actions timeline. Combat in Star Renegades is deterministic, meaning you can see your enemy's actions before they execute, allowing you to defend, crit, stagger, or break them. I like that, and I like this music. All actions are displayed on the timeline according to their execution time in the round, except for instant actions, which execute immediately. Each round is 60 seconds. Okay. So when you set an action, it's going to appear unless you do it instantly, which happens on your turn. Combat basic stats and actions. By the way, this is my first time playing the game. I'm learning all of this along with all of you. So I'm going to make mistakes and I'm going to learn. Maybe. A unit's current health is shown in the status bars above their heads and consists of shields, health, and armor. So shields is blue, health is pink, armor is the number next to it in yellow. Or orange. It's kind of like an orangey yellow. Anyways, any effects are also displayed above the status bars. On enemies, you can see the action they're going to execute. Fire. Shields are generated at the end of every combat. Health and armor can be increased or healed during camping, or from health and armor crates found during your missions. Okay. Dismiss. So I can, it looks like I'm going first. It seems like it's turn-based. You've got inspect units. 15 damage, 1 armor? Or is that health? That must be health, right? It's pink. What does it say? 100% versus armor pierces 0% armor. Okay, or shields. Yeah. Trooper, 70 shields, 70 health. I guess 5-second cooldown on their actions, and they do 8 damage in crit bonus. Okay. We've got 60 shields, 200 health, 15 armor. We can cycle units, inspect units, slash, hew, cleave, sunder, and defend. Well, it's telling us to cleave, so let's do that. 20 damage, crit bonus 10, and we get an 8 armor break. I guess it's a 15-second cooldown. Oh, sorry. I was on the wrong one. 10-second cooldown, 18 crit bonus, 3 armor. And it takes 6 seconds for us to do it. And it's heavy. Cleave this motherfucker. Oh, I see. That's where it's going to happen. Wait, did I just screw up? No action queued. Oh, there we go. Cleave. Oh, but it shot me. Woo! 22 shields. My turn. Sweet. Oh, I love the action cameras. He may be dumb, but I should probably hit him before he hits me. I'll recalibrate and crit him with a slash. Crit bonuses. A crit occurs when a unit is hit before they can execute their action. I like that it's deterministic, so we know that it's going to be a crit. It's not random. The crit bonus that is applied is shown below the attacking power's main information. Saw that. Crits can do extra damage, break the enemy's attack. Ah, so is that what this means? I thought this was like an armor break. Break the enemy's attack, pierce shields or armor. Okay, maybe that is what it is. Damage armor or have other devastating effects. Be careful though, enemies can also crit your heroes if they are hit before they can execute their attack, which is what happened to us, right? He attacked us before we got that cleave off, so we got crit. Okay, so Slash says 25 damage, 13 crit bonus, and 1, I assume that's armor destruction? I don't know if it's piercing or what. What's this furry? I mean fury. I had this habit of saying furry instead of fury, and now I'm just saying it normally. That wasn't even supposed to be a joke. That's so funny. Okay, Slash. So it shows that, oh, I see. His attack is going to happen way over there. Just going to fire. So we're definitely going to be critting because we're attacking before he does. Shields are down. Okay, shields are down. That got his attention. I'll smash him with a Hue to break him and stall his attack. Stagger. Attacks can stagger an enemy's action, delaying it to execute later in the round, allowing your squad to execute more actions and crits before the enemy can act. The amount of stagger an attack will do when it crits is shown in green beside the stagger time delay icon. Oh, that's what this is. Yeah, so I was wrong. This wasn't a cooldown. Okay. With careful planning, break and stagger limit. With careful planning, you can chain attacks together to land multiple staggers on an enemy and break them by pushing them into the next round. However, enemies have a stagger limit denoting how many times they can be staggered before they are immune. It's like a stun meter. There's kind of a similar thing in Darkest Dungeon as well. This is shown on the timeline beside their portrait. An enemy's stagger limit increases again after they execute their action. Increases again after they execute their action. Okay. So the more they're staggered, the stagger limit will go down. And it's going to go back up after they actually do something. Okay. Q says 20 damage, crit bonus 10, 30-second stagger. Apply crit effect bleeding for 2 rounds. I'm assuming that's like 2 of these pings. And minus 10, they lose 10 health per round. Okay. Q! They're gonna get broken. Sweet. Loving the music. Time to end this. The Slash should finish the job. Okay, so 1 tick. Crit bonus 13. Does that stay there? Yeah, it does. Okay. And it pushes them 20 seconds. Okay, I'm just trying to like internalize. And it says kill shot. Trying to internalize all these like symbols and stuff. Sweet. We got 2 coins. Easiest game of my life. Okay, I'm at the base. Just what I thought. It's been hit with some kind of EMP. Well, at least the coast is. Teleported in. Union techs have been researching that for decades. How'd these guys do it? They may be more advanced than us, but at least we can take them out in a fight. Let's see how I do against the next one. Just remember you're training, and you'll be fine. Activate Fort Garen. Over here. I wonder if we can find like secret stuff in the environment. This kind of reminds me a little bit of what's that game? But with like, it's got like that fantasy sports thing in it. I can't remember the name of the game off the top of my head. I'm sure it'll come to me later. Wow, I guess the Earth shifted enough to expose one of these Titan hands. Oh, neat. There's one here. There's one here. Oh, I see. That's what we interacted with. Okay. Oh, there's the fight. So there's stuff in the environment that we can interact with. The Imperium will make you burn. Firewolf. Sounds like you could use some ointment for that. Now let's try a cleave. Okay. Why would we want to do a cleave here? It's going to take us 6 ticks to do it, right? Oh, we are going to crit. Okay. This guy's smelting. Resist versus, I'm assuming that's fire. Sweet. Ouch, 55 shields. Oh, that didn't work. Maybe a lighter touch. Let's try Hue. Core damage types. All attacks have a core damage type that describes what kind of attack it is. They are light, normal, heavy, flurry, AoE, counter, and combo attacks. That's a lot to remember. I have a limited amount of memory core units. Adversaries may be weak to specific core damage types and take extra damage and delays from them. However, they can also be resistant or even immune to specific core damage types and take little to no damage and delays from them. Okay. Immolate. I wish I could see... Hold on, if I do inspect... Oh, I see. It does tell us how much damage that's going to do and how long it takes and all that stuff. Pyro. So we're going to bleed... Wait, hold on. Let me look at this again. Traits. Oh, cool. Weak versus light attacks. Weak versus normal attacks. Does pyro damage. So that's what this means, I guess. Resist pyro damage. Burning. -3 health per round. Okay. Let's Hue. Broken. Nice. So that round goes by. That's better. Now to slash him for another break. Gonna knock him into the next round. I keep inspecting by accident. Wait. Oh, I thought I just attacked myself. Shields are down. His stagger limit is empty. So much for delaying him. I'll have to defend to minimize damage from his flame attack. Applies effect. Defend plus 50% defense. So you don't have to select yourself, it just applies it. Interesting. Our shields are down and we're burning! Damn it! Okay, pal, I'm getting sick of you. Let's try to crack your armor with Sunder. Armor. Armor absorbs damage before it reaches health. The amount of damage that can be absorbed per hit is equal to the amount of armor they have. Makes sense? So if our total attack damage is 56, we do 48 on shields, and the armor blocks 8, so they take 0 health damage. Sorry, they have 8 armor, and there's 8 left, so it gets negated by the armor. Okay, makes sense. Attacks that can cause armor damage on a crit display the amount of armor damage done in the attack's details. This is the armor break. Some attacks or elemental damage types can pierce armor. Well, it doesn't damage the armor, it'll go through the... Oh, it'll bypass some of it. There we go. It says pierces 33% of armor. Does hits the enemy's health directly. Makes sense. So Sunder, it destroys 8 armor, knocks them back 15 seconds. So that's gonna break them. Can I see? How do I see the that like break beater or whatever. I'm not sure. Okay, Sunder! Armor break! So armor break and his turn has been broken, but we're still burning. His armor's completely broken. Now to finish him off, I'll crit him with a slash. I'm looking forward to like getting to know the system really well so I can do these attacks really quickly. Because right now I'm a little bit overwhelmed. 5 coins, sweet. I could use those guns right about now. I've got a trail of fighters right behind me. Roger that. Little sis to the rescue, I guess. An AA gun. It's another AA gun. Fort Garin. Oops, gotta walk around. Fort Garin saw a lot of action in the Flux Wars, but now it's mostly used for training. I need to click on here to walk to the next area, I guess. Oh, I see. These are like area splits. Okay. A banner. Can't click on that to see anything. Terminal. Is there anything to check out down here? Oh, Pyre was the game that I was thinking of. The name just came to me. Although you don't have like free movement like this, you kind of go into these worlds and select stuff and get into to battles and that too. Okay, Dad, the guns are powered up. I'll lead these fighters right to you. It'll be like shooting zubs in a barrel. Where'd that ominous otherworldly ship come from? I've got a bad feel. Davian, pull up! Something else took remote control of the guns! Oh shit. Oh no! I guess I botched a landing. Dav, you're alive! We've got to get out of here. Can you walk? I'm fine, just a little shaken. That was a close call. I found what you're looking for, Mother. He's as pathetic as you said he'd be. Oh, so now there's 2 of us. Ooh, who's this? Basilisk, your life, it is nothing. Kind of sounds like Dad, right? Not the time for jokes, Win. Remember, find his weakness and exploit it again and again. Maybe I'm sounding like Dad now. Inspection mode, we've already used that. To view a unit's stats and who they are targeting. While in inspection mode, you can also view a unit's traits and effects to see what weaknesses, strengths, resistances, and immunities they have. Oh, I can even inspect us, right? Not that I'd really want to. Laser eyes. 45 damage, 2 armor break. 100% versus shields. So it doesn't pierce shields, doesn't pierce armor. It does 150%. Oh, I see. So if it hits shields, it does 100% damage. If it hits health, it does 150%. Crit bonus, 23. It applies irradiated. Minus 5% defense versus health damage. Okay. 200 shield, 175 health. What are the traits? Weak versus heavy attacks. Resists light attacks. Okay, so we want to hit with heavies. So what do we have? Sci-Fi Slam, which we can't... Oh, that's a combo. Blade Throw shows us where we're going to appear on the timeline. How do we know if it's a heavy attack or not? Oh, it says Flurry. That one's Siphon Stab is AoE. Vivisect is heavy. And then Defend is defend. So this dude's going to get a crit if we go with the heavy. I don't think we want to do AoE. So this is to do less damage. Can we switch? Oh, we can switch if we want to. Slash is normal. Use light. Cleave is heavy. So what we could do is like knock him back with a lighter attack and then do a heavy. Sunder's normal. Is this guy resistant to normal? Not resistant to normal. Okay, so let's do that. Let's go with a Sunder. That's going to knock him back to there. And this guy is going to do... Ooh, Vivisect. It happens at the same time. Didn't say Flurry. Let's try Flurry. That'll break him. Let's just see how this works out. Break. So he's not going to get to act this time. Or on that turn. Gonna do Laser Eyes again. See, now we didn't really get a chance to do our heavy. Blade Throw. We're still not gonna get a chance to do it. Let's do 2 heavies then, since he's gonna get a chance to act regardless. But he's gonna crit us, right? And that's gonna knock us back 10 seconds, so we have to be aware of that. We're gonna take hits. So if I do 2 heavies, depending on who he hits, it might knock us back. So let's go Vivisect. And then Slash. Ah, fuck it. Let's go double heavy. Let's see how this plays out. It's gonna break one of us. Nope. Shields are down and irradiated. Here we go. Minus 75. They should end his shields. Okay. I probably should have done that right away. Win. Remember that combo attack we used to practice? The one we broke Dad's Grav Hopper window doing? That's the one. Now's a good time to try it out again. Good idea. Just make sure we've generated enough fury first. Ah, we saw this meter before. Your heroes generate fury by landing crits and breaks on the enemy. Crits generate 1 fury, while breaks generate 2 fury. I see. So we do want to get these crits to generate our fury. Use fury to execute special actions or combo maneuvers for devastating effect. Combos are special maneuvers that cause fury and are executed by 2 of your heroes simultaneously. Each combo can only be executed once per combat. Okay. Combos are only available for heroes that have strong relationships, which can be increased during camping. One thing I'm kind of looking forward to seeing is if I can name some of the characters after members and patrons. So I'm going to be looking for that. I've got my list open next to me. So I should probably try to break him again, eh? Let's do normal attacks. That breaks him. Okay. And then we can do a heavy attack. Let's rock. Shields are down. Boom! Love the animations. It's gonna get a chance to act. We're at 24. Oh, I see. We can actually do the combo. I thought we needed to fill the meter completely. So it's Psychic Slam regardless. 100 damage, applies crit effect bleeding. And is that instant? It looks like it's instant. Sweet. 10 coins. Love it. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Chrono Trigger, those combos. A temporary setback. Mother shall soon have her victory. Ooh, second combat. Stay back, Win. I'll take care of this guy. What he lacks in charisma, he makes up for in hideousness. Mother only wants you, Davian Cyphex. She has no interest in the female. No way you're doing this solo, Dav. We need to work together to defeat him. Herald. Okay, let's inspect. No weaknesses. Mayhem. I wonder if this is one of those enemies that we can't defeat. Or it's very hard to defeat. Plus 25% versus marked. Crit bonus, plus 26 damage, destroys armor by 3, pushes it 15 seconds. Okay. Oh, I see. It's 17 times 3. I like how it shows you the total and also shows you how much it does per hit, because I imagine that has some kind of important impact to strategy. So I can hit him with whatever. I won't get a crit on this one. AoE though, that's not very useful. Destroy some armor. That's heavy though. I think I'm gonna just go with Flurry. Still don't really know what the best thing to do is. Cleave is gonna happen after. So the 2 heavy attacks will happen at the same time. I like the bleeding, but the armor's just gonna block it, right? I need to get rid of that armor. So let's get rid of the armor. I like how it automatically selects the next unit, even though I keep clicking on them. I'll get used to it. Should take some time. Vivisect's gonna happen at the same time. That's the one thing I don't really understand. Like, if these 2 attacks are gonna happen at the same time, which one will happen first? Maybe we'll just find out. It looks like he'll be pushed back. Yeah, he will be. Okay. Sweet. So that'll break him. Oh no, it's not. It doesn't. He went right at the end. Interesting. Still breaking the armor a bit with this, so I kind of do want to continue using that. But I could push him though if I use this. Keep doing Vivisect. Okay. And bleeding. I couldn't tell if the bleeding was blocked by the armor or not. I guess so, because they haven't taken any damage. Minus 10 per round. So they got broken. How much do I need for Psychic Slam? Oh, minus 22, and I'm at 8. Okay. Oh, I'm not going to get a crit this time, right? What does this 0 mean? Not really sure. Can I get a crit anywhere here? No, I don't think so. There's like not really much point in me doing these little attacks until the armor is broken or the shields are broken, right? So we're gonna get crit regardless. How much does this push us? 15. I'm gonna do the double heavy attacks. Because we're gonna get hit regardless. Oh, did they get broken? Doesn't look like it. Gotta get through that armor. I guess we could have defended, eh? Enough. This is taking far too long, and the results are inevitable. Dav, get back! Be careful! Oh, it tells you who it's oh, it's a kill shot on Dav. I didn't really notice that it already tells you who it's gonna hit. 1,435 damage and 16 armor break, and the crit bonus. We're gonna have to try to break this attack, right? But this might just be one of those enemies that just, I mean, he'll just cast quantum or shoot quantum burst next time, right? That'll break. So let's go cleave. Double crit. Still charging Quantum Blast. Just gonna happen next round. Oh, I have to just keep pushing if I can. 5 seconds, 15 seconds, 30 seconds. Let's do Blade Fury. Blade Throw. Pretty sure I'm corked though. I'm gonna do Hue because hopefully that'll push him. Oh, maybe he can't be pushed though. Yeah, we're screwed. Pretty sure that's scripted though. No, this can't be happening. Mother, I have done what you asked. Bring me back. I cannot last much longer. Actually, I'm pretty sure he could have just killed both of us. Don't give up, Dav. I can't do this without you. Wynn's Diary. The attack stopped after that, but it was too late. The Star Union fleet was crippled, and you were dead. We buried you on Trigaxis, near the Quantum Studies Department of Trax University. You were always the Star student. General Geddon himself spoke at the ceremony, said now wasn't the time for despair, that we had to remember our values, to fight for our way of life. It wasn't just empty rhetoric. He introduced me to Professor Zurich, the lead researcher in quantum studies. Oh, there's those statues that we saw. So this is looking out from where we teleported in that other reality. The two of them had a plan to beat the Raiders. They needed me to lead an elite team of heroes. They promised me a shot at revenge. How could I say no? The Imperium Throne Room. The Throne Room is where you can view details on the Imperium hierarchy and all the currently known leaders, behemoths, and adversaries. Nice. From time to time, you will be brought here to witness events such as deaths, promotions, introductions within the Imperium. You can also access the Imperium Throne Room directly from the main menu. Adversaries are the elite soldiers of the Imperium. They are stronger, tougher, and have unique special traits and abilities. I wonder if this is like the Nemesis system from, not Shadow of War, but Shadow of the Mordor. They also have unique personalities, so no two adversaries are ever the same. Adversaries can also be promoted, evolve, and grow stronger whenever they're able to defeat you. It is like the Nemesis system. It's such a cool system, and I'm so glad that other games are picking up on it. Defeating an adversary usually results in a rare or epic reward. Soldar Caltrell. I love the names. I just can't wait to get out there and start indiscriminately murdering people. I'm just really jazzed about it. Menku Lieutenant Trooper. Strength, Immune, Elite, Weakness. Oh, I can select these. Adversary, Elite Imperium Soldier. Hates antimatter damage. Enrage when hit with antimatter damage. Resist critical hits. Weak versus Phasma damage. Weak versus combo attacks. Love it. So there's another one that we saw, right? Menku Commander. These ones are all unknown. Omega Behemoth. That's this dude here, I think, right? That's the one that we just fought. Okay. So what do we do next? Oh, I guess we just exit. Okay. General Geddon. Sorry about that. The engineers said the landing would be smoother. I've gone through worse landings lately. Back with the win. As long as you and J5 survived, it's a success in my book. And we got Zurich, of course. You should help your companions with their pods. It seems they're having a little trouble with the hatches. On it. Come on, J5, help me out. So we're leading the party as J5. That's blocked off. Let's go to the pod. Archon's landing pod. Saboteur's landing pod. Zerx Nza, Archon level 1, joins the Renegades. How was the trip? All praise Lord Bacula for delivering us safely to the battlefield. Yeah, Titans be praised, etc., etc. I get it. Look, you're not going to try to convert me again, are you? So we've got another character. It says reset location squad. Required. This must be to level up. So more shield, less health. Neat. Zerxza. I don't know how to pronounce that at all. Was the prophet bot of the Titanium Brotherhood of Deltron. An order of fundamentalist bots. Oh my god, it's supposed to be a pun on fundamentalists. I love it. Zerx preached the return of Bacula, the Titan Lord of bots, and used his chenomancy skills to control boulders, which really dazzled potential converts. Show bio. Oh, there's more. Everything changed when Zerx returned from a junkyard pilgrimage to find his brothers gone. Victims of a government raid? And he missed the rapture? Did they move without telling him? Maybe they just don't like Zerx. Since losing his flock, Zerx evangelizes in spaceports and sells metal handicrafts on the side of the road. Friends. Okay. I guess this is our relationship meter. Money, DNA, metals? Discharge AoE. Bestow shields. Oh, this is Zerx is like a support. Defend. Equipment. I don't have the equipment. Very cool. We've got Win. After the death of their father, Norian Syphex, Win and her twin brother Davian followed in his mech armor steps and joined the Defenders. Lured by the promise of exotic worlds and unbelievable escapades, through a rigorous coin toss process, Davian was assigned to the Adventure Squad. That's funny. Win got a spot on the Analysis Group, which entailed monitoring the growth of wheat crops on Menku. Doesn't sound like Win's style. Win hopes to eventually live up to the first two traditions of her family, bravery and badassery, while avoiding the third, a penchant for being killed by villains. We got Slash, Cleave, and Defend. Okay. Didn't she have a third power? Maybe it was the combo, but I think she had a third one also, aside from that. Cards, Bandage. Heal health 50%. Health damage plus 33% last 2 combats. Huh. Costs, are these costs in the bottom right? Or the bottom right and bottom left? Were there cards for him too? Benediction, plus 30 max shields last 2 combats. Armor piercing, plus 25% last 2 combats. Okay. Squad formation. Neat. Neat. Okay, how do I resume game? How do I resume game? Probably click on resume game. Saboteur's landing. So I can't name them. That's too bad. Nodo Calthoris joins the Renegades. Nodo Calthoris. I'm locked and loaded and ready to roll out. Let's smoke these bogeys. What are you doing? Just talking like a space marine. Don't like it? I can switch to Nodo normal style. Yeah, why don't you do that? No problemo. Normal it is, boyo. I really don't like that guy. Enough chit chat. Move out and take control of that Imperium base. Kill anything that slows you down. Don't get cocky though. Their most powerful warrior officer is stationed at that base. We'll be in contact to provide mission specs along the way. Lock and load, boyos. Is that just something everyone says? Boyos? Time to tag in bags of Imperium drones. Now roll out. See, I told you that's how Space Marines talk. My spiritual teachings tell me that both paths are favored for our objective. Your wisdom clearly knows no bounds. Boss lady, I don't think these fundamentalists... It's going to be taking me a while to get used to that. Fundamentalists are big on sarcasm. What is sarcasm? Oh, I get it. You're being sarcastic right now, huh? Am I? Let's take a look at Nodo. Nodo Calthoris was grown in a vat by Dynaflesh Industries. Destined to be the greatest super soldier in the galaxy until Master Star Thief Barovian Climax stole it for resale. I love it. Although the deal fell through, the idea of raising a super criminal child as his own tugged at Boro's heartstrings and his purse strings. So it's Boro and Nodo. Boro taught Nodo the fine arts of gunplay, concentration, teleportation, bomb making, and sabotage. The fine arts of teleportation. But Nodo shined at con artistry, from selling fake hollow phone cards to impersonating Napoleon princes. It's gonna take me a while to get used to all these names. Straight shot, blitz, reduce defense on crit, defend, patter, yeah, sure, heal health, crit defense, and last two combats, leaving, attack strain, shields. 10 shields. Pretty, actually, better health, eh? Oh, she's got the most health. Most shields. He's kind of in between on both. Or fewer shields. Okay. What is this other stuff? Formation. I guess that makes sense. She's kind of tanky. Oh, and there's spots for 2 more. And I can't rename those 2, I guess. Hopefully the other ones that we get, I'll be able to name. Well, we can only have 4 in combat, I guess. Oh no, so it's 6 overall. Robot Soldier Mark 1. We can go to the south if we want to fight against the Wyvern. And there's a credits case. Let's go south. I'm sure most people will just go to the right, so let's be different. Let's see how far around we can go. And there's combat. Oh, combat against this guy. If we go to the bridge. Let's do it. Oh, there's actually 2 enemies. Shield bot. Let's take a look at them. Shields drain. It does 19 damage and it drains 25 shields. Okay. Direct strike. On Nodo. Okay. 38 2. That's actually going to do a large amount of damage. 100% versus shields. I don't care that much about the shield drain. So let's try to stop this dude. Oh yeah, did they have any, like... They don't have any weaknesses and they don't have any strengths. It looks like. I'm going to go for this guy here. Let's get those crits in. This guy has no armor though. That's fine. I'm still gonna go for that. Bestow shield. So I wonder if the shields will go. Can I go above the? Like, I wonder if I can go above their max shields. This is gonna happen after the shield drone goes. on her. So let's try, maybe I should discharge though. Oh, it's an AoE. It's gonna push them back too, and it's a crit. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. 25. I need to get rid of that armor. Straight shot. That's gonna knock, I think that's going to break this guy, right? Shields are down. Ha! Love it! Oh, do they steal shields? Ouch! Ooh, this game's no joke, eh? What is this attack? Distribute shields. I think I can kill this guy before he attacks, though. With him, we're actually going to use... Yeah, fuck it. I'm going to keep attacking. What do I care if this guy distributes shields to him if he's dead? Straight shot. Let's go. Armor break. That should finish him. Sweet. Distribute those shields, buddy. Way to go. Way to go. Shield drain on whom? 25. Still gonna have shields, so it's not gonna do any damage. Oh, the music. Oh, Blitz is instantaneous. Reduce defense. We gotta get rid of the shields, though. That'll do it, right? That'll drain some of the shields. Oh, neat. Got broken, too. That is cool. I love the animations. Let's go cleave. And discharge. Boom! With the crit, the shields are down. Okay, now we gotta take him out before he attacks. Although I'm assuming that after combat, everyone gets healed up, but maybe I'm wrong about that. See, he can't be pushed anymore, as far as I can tell. But we're gonna get these crits in. Should be dead. Kill shot, said. Said right there, kill shot. Nice, we got 4 DNAs. My violent urges have returned, just in time. Damn. Trash talking. Seize base. Oh, I can't go. Oh, I see. This means no combat, or I can't go back. Oh, I can't go back. Titan hand. So I can look at this Titan hand again. Is anyone else a little freaked out by all these giant hands? In the end, it's just a hand, but a really, really old hand. That's one big lawn ornament. I'll say that. So we're going to be traversing to the next area. Where it looks like there's a chest and no combat. And then we can't go back. It's a one-way trip, everybody. Whoop! I'd like to know what these are. Let's take a look at the squad, actually. Our health and everything shields is all back. We've got 4 DNA, so we can't level up or anything. Maybe after the next one. The environments are really pretty. Let's take a look. Robo Soldier Mark 1 is going to do a laser blast. It's going to destroy 2 of our shields. Okay. 29 damage. Or 2 of our armor. And then we've got direct strike on our boy that has no armor. So if I'm going to break someone, I guess I'd want to break this one. Wyvern. Effects. Grounded when stunned. Definitely want to go for that guy then. Does this guy have any resistances or anything? No. We can take the hits. So let's go for this Wyvern. I like to do her attacks last. See if we can do a heavy attack. The crit effect. I want to bust that armor. That knocks him back. If I do bestow shields, it's going to get stunned, though. We need to do discharge. Oh, it's an AoE attack, right? Perfect. And then I think we need to do slash to break him. Yeah, it says it goes from 2 to 0. Okay. I'm not sure that's actually going to break him. It's hard to tell. Yeah, it didn't knock him back. That is not good. I think probably what I'm going to do with him then is I'm going to... First of all, let's see what they're doing. Do I have to... Can I just select... No, I have to do inspect to see what they're attacking. They're both attacking her. They're going to get rid of the shields and some of the armor. Okay. I think he's going to do shields on... It's going to happen afterwards, so maybe not. It's going to knock them both back, eh? Let's do it. It'll get rid of the armor, too. And then she can do cleave. No. Hold on. The armor's going to be gone. I think I want to do blitz. Reduce defense. Yeah, okay, he's going to be broken this time. Sweet. Not stunned, though, eh? I don't really understand. Grounded when stunned. Reduce defense, too. Okay. He's gonna crit. That's fine. She can resist it. She's gonna take a bit of damage, but not really. But if I slash, he's not gonna crit. It's a kill shot. Let's just do that. Nice. One down. Auto fire. What's that all about? 19 times 3 on her. Is he even going to get a chance to attack? That's the question. Start with him. He's got a bit of shields. I think I'm just going to keep blitzing. We'll apply bonus damage. It's going to knock him back, too. He's broken, so he's not going to be able to act. This on this turn. So we could do cleave. Wait, let's go... I think this will kill him. Or it'll get close, right? Not quite. Next turn, we should be able to take him out. So far, I'm favoring, like, doing damage over defensive stuff. But I mean, these fights are going to be easier because they're the first ones. And we could just pile on the damage. I wonder if it matters who does the kills. I like that teleportation. It's like this teleportation belly dive right on him. Belly splash. So she took some damage that time and she's back to full health. So it seems like we heal after each encounter. A crystal. Strange how there are so many crystals on Menku all of a sudden. It's not really known for that. My third eye is still closed. I guess this crystal's broken. Is there someone trapped inside that thing? Just kidding. Trapped inside. Is that like a reference to something that I'm missing? You guys will have to let me know. There's a food dispenser. Camping card reward, spare parts. That's what the cards are for camping. +3 armor exhausts when used. I'm guessing it goes to him. Is there camping spots? Imperium defenses. Impressive bit of machinery. Looks like they aren't online though. Bad time for the Imperium to take a bathroom break. Now we have their guns. Sometimes a big gun is just a big gun. Is this our final... Is this like the boss fight? I guess I'm ready for this. Is there a way to camp? Oh, level up. You've obtained enough... I was right! It's DNA! You've obtained enough DNA, you can use it to level up your heroes. Levels are reset when you return to the Renegade base and jump to the next dimension. Huh. I guess that's probably what those planets were that we saw next to the elite enemies. Use DNA to decide who you want to level up. Leveling up will increase health, damage, and possibly grant a new power or camping card. Potential new powers or cards are displayed in the hero's details panel. We can level up any of them. Gains battle cry, taunts enemy. Okay, as a tank, it's good to have taunt. I seem to be attacking her normally anyways, but +15 power stats, health damage, power increase, so that's all the same. Titan strength damage buff. Trick shot stuns enemy. Ooh, these all seem good. Since they tend to be attacking her anyways, I'm gonna go with the damage buff. And now we need 11 for the next one. Cool. Yeah, I don't see any way to camp. Oh, right, there's the Imperium if we want to go back. Let's go! Finally, something that satisfies my deep urge to kill. I had that urge too. It's probably because I played Carrion recently. Oh, instant attack. Slowed. How's that feel? There won't be much left when I'm done with you. Wow. Soldar Caltrell. So like some Star Wars vibes with the names. But look at those traits. Hates antimatter damage. Enraged when hit with antimatter damage. I don't know if enraged is good. Resist critical hits. Weak versus combo attacks. Will retreat when badly injured. 15 shields, 283 health. Wait, what's he doing? Fire. Okay. This guy's also firing. So that's gonna destroy my shields. Slows down all actions by 5 seconds. What a son of a bitch. Let's go with Titan Strength. Applies effect Vantage. Can attack any position. Huh. Wonder what that means exactly. For one turn? Plus 50% damage for one turn? For only one turn? Do it. Cleave is gonna happen afterwards, so I'm probably gonna want to do slash. The question is, should I focus on... I should probably focus on the tougher guy, right? Resistance to crits, though. I wonder if that just negates the damage, or if it's like the armor breaking too. I'm gonna slash. And then reduce defense. Yeah, we're gonna break him. Do it. Oh, right, that happens instantly. We haven't... Oh, he still gets to act? Or are we into... Oh, that's interesting. So the Titan's strength? I'm a little confused by what just happened there. Oh, cancel power? Why would I want to... Okay. I'm a little bit confused. Maybe the Titan strength? Oh, it's a free action. That's why. Okay. That's cool. So that kind of balances out with this stuff only acting one for one turn. So I could bestow shields, maybe. She's gonna lose a lot of her shields. Or we could just get a crit on this guy. I don't need to get rid of that. This guy doesn't have any armor. Oh, it's AoE though. Let's do it. The shields are down, good. Now she's gonna do a lot more damage. That's fine, we can take those. We can take those shots. Okay, what's next? They're actually right at the end. We can probably... Sorry, I guess I won't be able to break him, right? Does it say any... Does it say... I'm still not seeing where it says that someone can't be broken. Like that meter that they were talking about. Interesting. Okay. So if I go... I could probably do a cleave this time around on him. It'll be a crit. Oh, and I'm going to knock him back. Nice. Titan strength again because you don't have it. No, still has Titan strength, I think. Right? Maybe not. Okay, and then we'll go... He's getting attacked. Let's bestow shields. We haven't used it yet, so I kind of want to see what it's like. I thought we were already decided on cleave. Straight shot. Reduce defense for one turn. Let's put it all in on him. We're going to get broken again, and we're going to get that big cleave. Boom! 82 damage. That's fine. Not taking any health damage yet. Okay. Cleave will be afterwards. We're going to have to knock him back again. I still like doing that. Oh, see, now he's not moving. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to inspect. It's okay. I'm gonna. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh, that's fine. She's not gonna take any damage. She's gonna get hit by both of them and not take any damage. I'm gonna go cleave. Keep doing Titan Strength. Still not sure if it's applied. I think it only applies on one, like once per round. Oh, she didn't get broken. That's good. She got hit with a crit, though. Shields are down. She hasn't been broken, though. She still gets to go. Boom! Are you gonna run away? Go ahead, I dare you. Overwatch. Covering fire on an ally. So if I attack the ally, he'll attack whoever attacks the ally? And that happens instantly, I guess. Okay, well, I'll just kill you. How does that sound? Overwatch this shit. Oh, he didn't get a chance to run away. We're still gonna get shot. We actually took some health damage. The crit! Let's take him out. Do it! Boom! See ya, buddy. Oh, I see. We get shields back at the end. That's it. Okay. Camping card reward, dynamic duo. Partnered finishing blow. Exhausts when used. I didn't notice if we had any combos. I assume we don't know each other well enough. Ah, so we got rid of that first elite. I wonder if this is how many levels there are then. So there's probably like an overall boss. That's this guy here. I guess I deserve that. Let me check that out again. Oh, we can level up. Let's do battle cry. Because I do like being able to tank. I love the idea of a tank in games. I want to check out the Imperium again. So yeah, I assume each one of these is a level. And this is the world. And then we're going to take on this dude at the end. Who knows what happens afterwards. Oh, look, there's more. Oh, there's way more. Maybe these are more worlds to go to. It looks like it, right? Because these are on similar platforms. Interesting. This might be a pretty long game then. Imperium Tech Comet. Gain equipment blocking Imperium Tech Comet. New gear. Density Graft. Health plus. We got +4 health. Drains 2d8 shields on all attacks. Siphoning Blade. Vindicator Implant. Plus 10% damage on flurry attacks. Plus 5% armor piercing on all attacks. Plus 5% shield piercing on all attacks. Only she can equip it though. Oh, no. I see. She's the only one that can equip the Siphoning Blade. All three can equip the Density Graft. And all three can equip... I wonder why they're not moving, but she is. I guess that's who's currently selected. Yeah. Did I get all these? Oh no, I'm choosing one. Why would I not choose this one when it's legendary and the other ones are common? Equip. Who do I want to equip it on? Her. She does the most damage, right? Equipped. It'll be decades before we can produce tech like this. Imperium tech is more advanced than ours in every way, so feel free to steal anything you can. Wouldn't mind the opportunity to analyze it. Did you say steal? Now you're speaking my lingo, Prof. And yet the actual Imperium soldiers are monumentally stupid. What gives? My best guess is that the cross-quantum journey takes a toll on brain functions. This would explain why they're networked into an advanced AI neural net. Although it's anyone's guess why they refer to this AI as Mother. I wonder if it's her. Is it her? Did I just guess the like big surprise? So you're telling us we're facing an army of mindless psychotic drone soldiers with mommy issues? Sounds like it. Ah, see, she is missing health now. Claim military base. So health doesn't get healed, shields get healed. Armor gets healed? I wasn't really paying attention to how much armor I started each fight with. Is there a way, can I like change who has what equipped? Formation squad. I can unequip it if I want to. Neato. Okay, let's go reclaim the military base. Great job. You sliced and diced those bogeys. Now that their base belongs to you, you've earned a break. Set up camp, get some rest, and we'll push on in the morning. This is going to be the camping tutorial. Camping allows your heroes to rest and gain affection for each other. Camping cards. Each hero has their own set of camping cards that they can play on themselves or other heroes. Camping cards cost action points and can grant special status effects, regenerate lost health, repair armor, and it can increase affection between heroes. Action points are shared between all heroes, and cards can vary in their action point cost. Once you've used up all your action points, your squad will go to sleep. Relationship level up. Affection, okay. As your heroes gain affection for each other, they strengthen their relationship and unlock conversations and bonuses like beneficial traits, combo powers, and sometimes even new progeny heroes. Progeny heroes? Okay. Everyone's friends now. Got 5 actions. Bandage. Once we play them, are they... Oh, that's what these are. 1 action. Health damage plus 33% for 2 combat. Preach. Dynamic duo. Partnered finishing blow exhausts when used. I don't really understand. Oh, I use it with a friend? Oh, it costs 0. It only works with those 2? Thanks, what's the catch? So wait, did they just get a combo attack? Interesting. Spare parts. Cost 0. Food. Plus 3 armor exhausts when used. What do I want to do? I guess so they have to be friends to use these. I guess I should heal myself. It's not exhausted. Let's do health damage. Oh, I have to use it on... Oh, I have to use it on a friend. Got it. Why wouldn't I be able to use it on him, though? Yeah. Drain 10 shield. Ah, the affection goes up. You're so thoughtful. Heal health 33%, crit defense plus 50% last 2 combats. Got one more action. Maybe I should use armor on him. It's free. I don't know if I should be like keeping my cards or just using them. You put the fun in something. I wish those would last longer. Your relationship statuses. Okay. I mean, we can kind of see that already. I want armor piercing on her. You're so thoughtful. I guess that's it. Backspace. You still have one? Wait, no, I have none. Oh, okay. It says available action 0, but maybe that's off. Maybe that's just a bug. Health damage. I bet I could pawn this. Only thinking about himself. Oh, we've unlocked all of them now? This dimension's getting out of hand, eh, mother? Not doing what they're told. Well, you've deployed the right fella, let me tell you. Do I get to choose? Or are all of these going to be on the next one? Rotan Darst, Menku Commander, Firewolf. Advanced armor, so more armor, hates laser damage. Immune to pyro, or resist pyro. Resist heavy. Didn't we fight a guy like this already? Just normal attacks. Weak to pulse damage and crits. Maybe these are the enemies that are defending him or something. Rotan Mariniker. Hates corruption damage. Resist counters. Has less health and weak against normal attacks. Hates AoE. Resistant to counters. Weak versus Nitro and AoE. Who's this guy? Menku Behemoth. I don't know anything about this one. So this must be the next area. We're gonna have to deal with those guys. Listen up, team. I have a mission update. Right now, the Imperium can only open small temporary dimensional gates, but they found a way around this. Titan Core, an ancient synthetic material buried deep within the grounds of Titan planets. These cores were constructed by the Titans and are incredibly powerful. They make nuclear weapons look like slingshots. If the Imperium manages to get a hold of this energy source, they'll be able to open up a dimensional gate that's stable and big enough to bring in full-scale invasion force. Sorry, to bring in a full-scale invasion force. Well, we can't let that happen. By the Titans. Oh, sorry, by the Titans. I had to do my computer voice. By the Titans, we must not allow them to invade and overwhelm our galaxy. So you grasp the gravity of the situation. The Titan core must remain where the Titans intended it to be, at the dead center of Menku, unseen by the eyes of the mortals. We've learned that the Imperium will send in a behemoth to remove the Titan core in 3 days. This is why they chose to invade Menku. If you stop them here, we can cripple their invasion plans. The Imperium's carved up the area with force fields, hoping to block you and slow you down. Fortunately, J5 here is able to hack their systems. The Prof says it's a new quantum feedback device she engineered from stolen Imperium gear, but I'm not so sure. J5 only has enough energy for 3 barrier breaches before he needs to recharge for the night, so be sure to keep a close eye on your time and resources. Now, at J5's command, roll out. Hey, I'm not too big a man to be led around by a servobot. Behemoths. There's a countdown. When a behemoth is inbound, you have a limited amount of days to reach the landing zone and intercept it before the planet is destroyed. 3 days. Whoa. Choose your path wisely to the landing zone marked by an objective marker. If you run out of time, you'll be automatically transported to face the behemoth. Daytime. For each day, J5 has a limited number of hacking charges to break through into Imperium-controlled territory. Some areas have an Imperium emblem on them. These areas are about to be locked down. And if you don't reclaim it before the day is over, then they will no longer be accessible. I wonder, so if I plan this out properly, can I go everywhere? Or is this all a way of making you decide on a path? Like you can't do everything. I guess we'll find out. I am going to wrap up this first Luckless Looks at Star Renegades here. Really liking it. The combat's pretty easy so far, but it's the first tutorial area, so that's to be expected. I'm assuming it's going to get really difficult later, and we're actually going to have to think really hard about how we're ordering our attacks, who we're targeting, like to break them, and like deciding, you know, which attacks to use to drain shields and break armor and things like that. So I'm looking forward to the game getting more deep. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section, and if you'd like to see more of Star Renegades. I know I'm enjoying playing it, and we'll definitely play more. And take a look in the description and the comments for a link to the game on Steam if you're interested in wishlisting it or grabbing it. Thank you again to Raw Fury and Massive Damage for giving me an early copy of the game to look at with all of you. I really appreciate it, and thanks to all of you, I'm able to look at these games early, and I love having the opportunity to be able to do that. This is one I've been keeping my eyes on for a while, so I was super excited to get a chance to play it early. This is Luckless LoveLinks signing off for now in Star Renegades. I'll see you on the next one, and I love you all.